Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we are going to see a very frequently needed, very important concept of how to find the encoding that is being imposed on a CSV file or any type of file. For in this particular example, I'm going to mention it for a CSV file. But let's say if you are developing a kind of a data pipeline or data ingestion pipeline where you are reading the data from a heterogeneous source systems, like for example it could be anything. Basically it could be some kind of web services, it could be some kind of on-premise system like SaaS or any kind of RDBMS, and you are trying to fetch the data from these systems. And when we sort of do these kinds of works, then basically the platform specific files generally get generated, right? And each platform may have their own encoding techniques, and the way you read those files after the export is been done, you may face into some kind of unable to decode or unable to understand or unable to interpret the character in which the files are being imported in a correct way. So that's why it is very important to know which kind of encoding technique is being imposed by the source system, and there is a library in Python using which you can find that. Let's try to take a look at that library, and then we can see how we can use that library to find which encoding technique is being imposed on a CSV file. So I'm going to run that on this particular CSV file, which we created for the last tutorial. But let me first tell you how to install that library, right? So you go to this PyCharm settings, and here you'll see this Python interpreter, and here you need to install a library called as chardet, right? If you see this chardet, chardet, it is the universal encoding detector for Python 3, right? So using this library we will be able to find which encoding technique is being imposed. So select this chardet and click on install package. This should install the library in a very small time. So package is installed successfully. Close it, click OK, let it index, and let's try to import this package now. Import chardet, yeah, and let's try to find the file name. So this is the file that we wanted to read. So file path is equal to, let's say, customer.csv. We already have this. Let's try to create a function as encoding used is equal to, let's say we create the function as detect encoding, and we pass the file path as a parameter to this, yeah. And let's try to print this encoding technique. Print encoding technique used, and then let's give encoding used, yeah. Let's create this function now. Okay, file path, we will have to open this file for reading. So open file path, comma, we'll have to give mode. Let's give mode as this, as file. I think we missed this width, yeah. And we'll have this result is equal to chardet dot detect. So this is the method that is available to find the detection on a Python CSV file. So chardet.detect, here you have to give this file dot read, and you have to return result. In result there is one parameter that you will always get called as encoding, and which we need to result basically. So I'll delete this pass, format it. Let me try to debug this function with you. So if I put a debugger point here, yeah, if we this, so in this result we have the encoding technique. If you see, it has given us three different types. That what is the encoding used. So it says ASCII encoding has been imposed on this. Confidence is 1.0, like till what confidence it is pretty sure that this kind of encoding technique is used. And language is, it has written black, so that's fine. But this is what we were interested in, that so you always remember this confidence level as well, like based on the use case that you are trying to solve. You should know that what kind of confidence level you need, and make sure you are just applying that particular kind of a conscious decision based on the confidence result that this library is giving you. Okay, so encoding technique is something that we are interested in for this tutorial. So returning this, coming back to the call, it says encoding used is ASCII, and if we print it, then it says encoding technique used is ASCII. Yeah, so I hope you'll find this particular tutorial very useful while dealing with similar kind of challenges in your actual run environment. So thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next